Hello everyone, welcome to VPod. This is your host Jansi Nainvarpu.
And I'm your host Harshita, so welcome to VPod.
Thank you.
Today we have Dr. M.K. Koushik sir along with us So we're going to discuss about some general topics and questions. Let's begin.
Sir, how can students build a strong and professional online presence for networking and future career opportunities?
One is LinkedIn. Everybody should have LinkedIn profiles. Though you are in first year, create it. Because on LinkedIn, you have all kinds of people. Starting from junior level to all CEOs and directors of companies. It's not only sending requests to them, it is also you follow what they are doing, right? Few CEOs write articles on LinkedIn, and few founders and CEOs, they write their views on what's happening in and around the world. Okay, you need to build this habit of following these leaders, reading what they are doing, following their daily activities, because why they are leaders, why they have built those companies, because they have some habits, right? And you need to understand their habits also. So best kind of networking is you have to be on LinkedIn. You need to connect with, again, connection also to whom we have to connect. Again, your interest matters here. If you are interested in electronics or automobile, you have to connect to those people. And once you connect to them, and once you connect to pages related to those things, you keep reading. And once you keep reading, you'll understand which industries are there and who are the key people in that. And that's one thing which you need to develop. Yes. And then other thing is, again, any events in college and outside college you have to attend. Then only your network will improve. Okay, if you always compete in your college, you are just competing with your home ground. Right? If you go out, go to any IITs or NITs, and then you compete with them, you will understand what is your standard and what is their standard. And next time, whenever you go for any other competition, you'll develop. And then whenever you go there, again, what we usually do is we all go as a friends. Again, we will only form as a form group and then we'll roam around. No, don't do that. Whenever you go out, try to connect with other students, other college students. You might be observing them with different skills. And in the last question you asked, somebody wants to start a company, right? So if you want to start a company, it's not your friends. It's who has those skills, you know. When you go to a competition and then your other college student would have performed well, you need to observe that. Suppose he has good negotiation skills or he has good orator skills, then what you have to do is you might be having good coding skills. You don't have those skills, so you need to tie up with them, right? You need to connect with them. So that plays very, very important role. So participating in any workshops, seminars, or any technical competitions or any entertainment kind of things is also help you. It builds your network.
So some students will have a perspective like, I have to earn. Whatever be my age, I have to earn. So how should students approach seeking internships or part-time jobs to gain practical experience in the field or study or to earn money or something that way?
Again, I tell, okay, you have to earn money, but that shouldn't be your main goal. One thing is, as I told, suppose you people are there, you are good in content preparation. Okay, most of the companies, they want content writers. Content writers in the sense, suppose now because of COVID, everybody wants digital presence. Everybody are creating their websites. Everybody are having their social media pages. On the social media pages, if they want to post about their company, somebody has to write about it, right? And somebody has to promote it. And then if you see the websites, if you click in the Google, it has to come first. In order to come first, what kind of keywords you need to use? Suppose you have these skills, content writing skills, from first year, you need to apply for those jobs. Suppose you have see, these days influencers are earning more.
Yes, sir, exactly.
Right? You have that screen presence, and you have that versatility in presenting something. You should opt for influencer jobs also, because only this same old jobs like only coding and all you should leave. The trend is changing. You need to understand what kind of trend is there. Cartoons drawing cartoons is one kind of thing, okay? And then now with the emergence of Netflix, AHA and all, content writers are very much important. If you have those skills, you need to obviously look out for those kind of jobs, which helps you improve your innate capability. And then obviously coding jobs are there.
Yes.
You can be freelancer, okay? Somebody might want a static website,
Yes.
so you can always build that. So there are these freelancer websites where you find different types of jobs there. So as a student, if you feel you are good at something, you should go to those freelancer job websites and then opt for it. Number 2 is, now startup community is increasing like anything. Startups want so many youngsters who can work with them. Why can't you ask your TBA, or why can't you look out for startups who need people to work with them? So you need to go and working in startups for at least 1-2 years will give you at least 5 years experience in industry. If you see any big company, it's all process oriented. All processes are set. If you take a website, in order to build one tab, at least 3 to 4 members will be there.
Yeah.
If you take startup, in order to build website, 1 person will be there. You see the learning, right? So you get to know so many things, you learn and then you build. So my suggestion to all youngsters is, go to startups and seek internship in startups. You learn a lot, because it's not only coding. That day, suppose some finance problem is there, you will also involve in finance.
Yeah,
You are also involved in operations. You also involved in execution. So that all-round improvement will happen if you join startups when you are in young age.
So as we are talking about finance, is that very good of this age mentality where we lie from 17 to 21 or something? Between that age, is this very important to think about finance, or it is very like, not being that money minded is also sometimes not good?
Financial education is important because in the future you need to manage finances. It can be personal finance, it can be your startup or any company if you are, but only for earning money is not the thing. See, this whatever 17 to 25 is 20, not 25, 17 to at least 21, 22, you need to focus on your skills.
Yes, sir.
Because that will give you money.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
even a few students, if they choose internships also, suppose a company pays only 5,000
Yes.
and some other company might be paying 10,000. People choose 10,000 because it is
They
giving
pay more.
But in 5,000 this 5,000 stipend company might give you good experience.
Yes, sir.
So what my suggestion is, in this particular age, don't look for money. Look for what kind of work it is. If that work excites you, just tune into it and then do it. Keep your money aside. And after 25, yes, you need to look for, because once you have good skills, once you have good experience, obviously opportunities will come to you.
Yes.
Right? If you join the 10,000 job, which is just menial job, which is service oriented, you will end up in doing all those things throughout your lifetime.
And still about the finance, there are not all situations will be same. Some will be financially more dependent on them own selves, because maybe lack of one of the parent, or some due to some reasons. So can you provide guidance on managing financial responsibilities as a college student and planning for the future?
Spend less. Because see, one is either of the parent. One, they might not be having one parent, right? Or their financial situations won't be good. So what you need to do is, once we come to college, we get attracted to so many things.
Yes.
And we also want to live that life. If that's not your thing, don't worry about it. It'll come. Because though your financial background is not good, you are in engineering college, right?
Yes, sir.
Which means somebody has worked hard to make you reach here. So what I suggest is, you read well, you take up internships, you learn your skills, and then go for good opportunity. Obviously, next 2 or 3 years, your life will change. Not only your life, your family's life also will change. So spend less, spend cautiously, and then focus on your skills, focus on learning. Then obviously you'll improve in life.
So like, when can we anticipate the availability of internships in our college? Where should we focus on acquiring the necessary skills for doing internship?
As I told, from first year you can explore now, because content writing is innate capability. These days I see 6th class, 7th class students writing articles on LinkedIn or some other platforms. Number 2 is graphic designing, right? See, if you go to any website, Amazon or any educational website, wherever you go, posters are main things. Major, it will play a major role. So graphic designing doesn't require any skill. I mean, what I mean is it doesn't require any training. Lot many videos are there on YouTube. Okay, you can learn from that, and then you can make graphic designing as your career. That has, because any company, they want people to make posters, videos for their companies, because the promotion happens through that only. And in this digital age, everybody wants to promote digitally. So content writing is one thing which doesn't require much guidance or mentorship or anything. And then poster making and video making doesn't require that much personal mentoring and all. You can learn easily. Then number 3 is, as I told, influencers. Okay, influencers are playing a role. Most of our families will not accept for this, but that's the life. I mean, everything is changing. Okay, if you have that social media presence, and then if you have that camera presence, you can always choose that. And then coding is obvious. I mean, if you know coding, then start building some websites. One more thing is, I don't know how many of you maintain Git links. Okay, whatever projects you do, you have to upload in your Git. And nowadays companies are not asking your resume, right? They're asking your Git link, and they're asking your LinkedIn profile. So updating your LinkedIn profile, updating your Git, because if I go to Git, I'll understand what kind of projects you have done. Now if you want to get any internship, you just give your Git link and you just share your LinkedIn profile, they'll come to you. LinkedIn profile, just keeping a photo and doing few posts will not work. You need to write few articles. LinkedIn articles will be there. You need to start writing articles. Then only people will understand, okay, this person has done so much, and this person has his Git is having good projects, so they'll recruit. So from first year you can always explore any internship opportunity, and startups are the ones who will give you internship from first year.
Coming to startups, sir, not many students have that proper knowledge or awareness about startups. Firstly, let us talk about the concise explanation differentiating between product-based and service-based companies, sir. What is the actual difference?
The name itself says product-based companies have their products, right? If you see Google, they have their products. If you see Amazon, they have their products. Okay. If you see TCS, Wipro, Infosys, they're all service-based, because suppose this phone is there. This is done by Samsung. It has software, it has firmware, it has hardware. And now they will do this. Suppose Samsung people only concentrates on this. But if there is some glitch in firmware, or there is some glitch in hardware, or there is some glitch in software, who will do? As a company, they have this itself is a big work for them. What they do is they'll give it to service-based companies, where if this kind of glitch comes, right, you need to do these kind of operations to overcome that. So those are service-based companies. Suppose take a website is built by some company, but the maintenance of website, and if any issues are there, then that issues will be monitored by service-based companies. So product-based companies have life, because as they are product-based companies, they invest more in research. And they have to bring out new products in every year or every 2 years into the market. They do most of the research, and they involve their team in doing research and then building products. Service-based companies, mostly only service oriented, the skills will not improve a lot. So my preference would be, if you get a chance, go join product-based companies. Some companies are product as well as service-based companies. So what I get to know from our placement officers and all is, students, they are not looking what suppose if a placement comes for some company A, they're not looking into their website, they're not understanding what kind of work they are doing, and then it just simply comes, they write that exam and then sit for group discussion and interviews. If you understand about that company, then first choice would be whether I should go for that company or not. If I go also, whether it is product based company or not. So product, always lot of scope is there. Service also has scope, but comparatively it has less scope.
Okay, so
What strategies can students use to stay motivated and overcome the challenges of remote learning or online classes?
If it is self-paced, we have again online mode, we have so many things. Self-paced is all recorded classes are there. If we are approaching recorded classes videos, then as I told, 12 minutes, listen to it, take a break, then come back and then listen for another 15-20 minutes and take a break. And then I always prefer, if you are with see, self-learning only happens when you take these breaks, and then why don't you all sit together and listen to that video, because everybody will perceive it differently. Anything everybody perceives in a different way based on their background. Okay, so if it is self-based and recorded videos, I prefer is take breaks in between and then come back and then think about it and then go into next set of videos, or sit as a group, listen to it and then discuss around it. See, if you discuss more, then you learn more. Number 2, it is online live course, then you should not open other tabs. most of us, even sometimes even I do it, okay, because sometimes if it is not engaging, though it is important, if it is not engaging, you obviously open the other tabs. What I do is I go to I'll try to not open other tabs, so that is one important thing which you need to do. If it's not engaging, then if you're not interested, just move away. If it is your class, then you have to listen. And you try to make notes, and then you request your teacher, can you give 5 minutes break in between?
Yes, sir.
That
Actually,
helps.
in today's scenario, what we have is maintaining 75% of attendance is tough, sir, these days.
It's a task.
That is a very huge task. We have a lot of, like you said, we are concentrating on skills more and going to classes less. Very, very less. So, how to overcome that, as we don't have, like, I have 2 questions at a time for you, sir. First thing is, we don't, there is a schedule other than classes. We have to be there. That is also conducted by the college. So we are engaging ourselves to be there. So that is the reason we are not going to class. As the next question, the second one is, to discuss with a group, we need to have a good group. How to decide, how to create a group who
Finding
will be...
good teammates.
Yeah, likely.
Let us take our first question. Yeah, as you told, that is right. Even I see that college only conduct events, college only will conduct classes, college only will conduct training programs. As a student, it is very difficult, because today I might be having class, also some parallel event which is very much interest to me. One thing is you need to take permission from your HOD or class teachers, explain them I am very much interested in that. I'll cope with whatever learnings you are giving with my friends. One is that few teachers will tell, okay, you can go and explore. Few teachers will tell, why are you here? Enduku vachinavu ikkadiki? Chadukodaniki vachi ivanni enduku? All these things we listen, right? So we need to address that. No sir, though I came here for education or academic purpose, my interests are also that. You need to talk to your HOD, you need to talk to your principal. I think they'll listen and then they'll do this. Number 2 is maintaining 75% is university's rule, which we cannot deny also. You need to see how much attendance you are maintaining, how many classes you are attending, and then you calculate your 75% and attend. That's it. Next question is, how do you identify your team? That is very crucial. Again, why? Is it for academic purpose or
Academics, sir.
Academics means whoever attends most of the classes.
They won't be willing to share their thoughts in class to us, no, sir.
You should convince them somehow. You need to see why they see. Basically, what students do, we don't want their company. We want their notes.
Yeah, sir.
So if you are only want their notes, nobody will give, because that is their hard work. You need to tell them, can you explain us? Okay, few students will be willing, few students won't be willing to explain also, but that's their choice. What we need to say is who is willing to share. We need to sit with them, and then we need to tell them, see, why I'm coming to you. One is, though I attended classes, I'm not understanding. Okay, you should open up with them. Your learning capabilities are good than me. First, you should express that.
Yes, sir.
That is why I'm coming to you. Number two is the way you explain is very good for me. See, some students won't understand what professor tells, but some students will understand what their peer teaches.
Yes,
so you express that. Your way of teaching is good. The way you write your notes is good, and then you are willing to explain, and your learning capabilities. So once you express that, they will also understand why this person is coming to me and seeking help, right?
Yes.
So that we need to tell. We need to just submit ourselves to them and say that I want to learn. Sometimes, as you told, I am very much interested in dancing. So the activities are happening. I missed all my classes. Some people will respect that. Okay, some don't. నువ్వు చదువుకోకుండా అడుగుతు నేనేం చేయాలి అంటే people will tell, okay, look for another friend. And then some students are willing to express. Some students are willing to help. You have to tie up with them and then express them, no?
Yeah,
So like, how can we effectively prepare and plan for upcoming semester exams, whether there is no clear information?
Clear information in the sense when the exam dates are, how
Who to manage when we have already participated in other clubs and all.
Okay, you need to see, exam dates will come at least 20 days 30 days prior.
10 days.
10 days prior. Sem exams,
10 days, sir.
Sem exams, I think the calendar will be set, right? At least, okay, 20 days or 30 days or 10 days prior, you'll know the exams are coming. Then you have to prioritize. Suppose you're in some club, you are doing your internship, you have to prioritize whether I have to seek for it or not. And you need to take permissions from those clubs saying that we have exams, I need to concentrate on it. And then you have to schedule a time. And I think 6 subjects will be there. And then you have to, we used to do that. Whenever, whatever exam is in the last, we prepare first. Hope you are also doing the same. And then no.
We are not even preparing, sir.
So
the previous
you need to
night.
plan. That's it. That's why I tell you should be in a team. Okay, few people doesn't like reading in teams. Those people have to schedule. You should have a timetable. I have 10 days. So first 2 days I'll read the subject which is in the last. At least I'll understand what's happening. And then next 2 days I'll read the subjects which are in the middle. And then last 2 days, whichever subject is in the first. I should not tell all these things because I'm part of academic these things. You people have to read from first, but this generation will not do it. By understanding that, I'm telling, at least 10 days before you have to plan, you have to schedule, and then you have to remove all your nonsense from the mind and then focus on it.
Okay, sir. So, as a young blooming buds, we are from first year, we are into some kind of entrepreneurs. We have some ideas which some of us are working on it. Have to maintain a good environment, like peaceful environment. Cope up with the negatives. There are a lot of negatives too. Just even though we are in a women's college, it is not that way. So we do face a lot of negativity. How to overcome all this
We
negativity?
also need to handle the stress.
So
What is the stress?
so there will be a situation. Tomorrow you'll have exam. Today you have to pitch an idea.
Okay.
The same tomorrow. What to choose? There we won't have choice. We have that guilt feeling where because parents spend a lot on us, we have to answer them. I know this is my passion. I don't think I'll pursue. I'll be successful. Even though so if I go for this, I want to take a chance, but I'll be in guilt if I can't. So in that position, already I'm at a point of stress. There will be negative talks like, what the hell are you doing? Are you knowledge about what you're doing? You are wasting your parents' money and all. So
see, that's where the priorities come in picture, right? As you told, exams.
Yeah, so.
Is it I don't know, is it unit test? I don't know what is it called, unit test or mid test or whatever it is. If it is sem and exam, your priority should be that, right? Either you need to convince the incubation center. I mean, if you want to pitch somewhere, you need to convince them, I have my end exams, so can I do it online, and can I do it in the evening? Okay, so those people, again I come from incubation background, we understand the academics. So what we will tell is, okay, as you have exam, you can do it in the evening, we will give you a slot, you can do it. So most of the students, what they'll do is they'll not seek help. They, see why the stress is happening, because you have these misconceptions in your mind. What happens if I ask? So overthinking, right? So don't do all these things. Just go and ask them. No, one thing is you have to ask your professor, can I attend this exam later stage, because something is happening which is of my interest, so I want to attend that. If they allow you to do it, happy. If this is not happening, you should ask the entity where you are participating and request them. Sometimes you need to go to Hyderabad or Bangalore to pitch. You ask them, can I do it online? If they say no, online is not possible, then you should ask, can I do it after 2-3 days? Some competitions will not agree for that. Sometimes you need to compromise, because the priority is exam, right?
Yes.
Because if you don't have degree, so many things come in picture. These competitions will happen regularly, right? So you might have reached finals, that is your concern. That time we need to request college, or we need to request them, and then do it. Prioritize things. Okay. Is this, see, I like dancing, I like singing. Yes. Both competitions are there. So what do you like most? I like both is not the answer. Or this time I'm going for this. My mind or my gut feeling says that you should go for it. Don't repent. One thing is, don't repent. If you have taken some decision, okay, though you fail, don't repent, because that decision is taken by you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, adi success aina fail aina, that decision is taken by you. Aa roju nu decide aina, that's it. Don't repent about it. అది ఫెయిల్ అయ్యా, ఓకే, ఏమైంది, మళ్ళీ పార్టిసిపేట్ చేస్తాం, రైట్? అప్పుడు మీ స్ట్రెస్ చాలా తగ్గిపోతుంది. మోస్ట్ ఇంకొకటి ఏంటంటే, వాళ్ళేమనుకున్నారు, వీళ్ళేమనుకున్నారు, ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్ కమ్ ఇన్ పిక్చర్. ఎవరేమనుకుంటే మీకేమైంది? ఓకే, సో దట్ షుడ్ గో. If somebody thinks about you something, it's their problem, you know. I always live like that, okay? And whenever I take some decision, I spend my energy, time in it only.
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you my personal example, okay? After my PhD, I did my PhD from BITS. I got offer from Qualcomm and Nokia.
Yeah, sir.
Okay, high paying jobs.
Yes, sir.
Okay, they pay a lot. If you are a PhD can. Then during that time only I found interest in entrepreneurship. My parents were happy that I got offer from Qualcomm and Nokia, and it's some 35 lakhs package or something like that. So I took a decision for myself. I want to contribute something to entrepreneurship community. So then I told I'm not taking those offers. My friends, my professor was a bit okay, because he's also like me. And then my parents were like, what are you doing, man? Why are you leaving these? And you are the one who told you want to settle in these things. See, our priorities are changing, right? Then I took that decision, and there were so many hardships in pursuing this career, because people were not understanding what kind of job it is. See, if still if somebody asks my parents or my family what your son is doing, he takes care of entrepreneur. Nobody understands what is taking care of entrepreneurship. What is this supporting startups? Nobody understands what is this job. Job. He's not software engineer. He's not working for any company, and he's not teaching. What is his job? So many things will be there where, but that decision is taken by me. and my joy is at least a few products are coming in market. That's my joy. If few students are showing interest in creating something, that's my joy. So when you take that decision, even money will not come in picture. Okay, and then that joy will drive you. So prioritize things, and once you prioritize, once you decide to do it, whether failures come, any negative talkings come, anything, let it come, and then your stress will go. All the depression, stress, everything will go.
Sir, actually, I want to ask this question hearing your previous pods. From your life journey, I've heard about the terms between you and your father. Even though you want to pursue, he didn't talk to you for a few months. Even then you had hope in yourself because you pursued PhD in BITS Pilani. You have nice, better grades. You performed very well in your education. But today in our parallels or in our generation, where we don't have proper background in education, like not so very, very good or average or below average in education, but also want to pursue in entrepreneurship and kind of things. First thing is that if you have a chance, like plan A and B, so even if not this, you have a plan B. They are in a dilemma. If I don't have plan B, but I'm interested in that. Even though I'm sitting here, I'm not doing anything related to education. I'm just sitting in class. I'm not understanding anything. I have no friends. I can't study. So if I go there, I don't have plan B. My parents are not willing to send me there because if I go ask my parents, I want to start an entrepreneur. So let me see what is your report card. How is your report card? How are your grades and all? They talk all this, and automatically the self-confidence will go down. What or how a student should handle this kind of situation?
Coming to entrepreneurship, still nowadays the awareness is there because of government, because of Shark Tank India. Now it has become a show where all parents are sitting with their kids and seeing.
Even in Telugu, Superwoman.
Even in Telugu. So these kind of programs have to come regularly, because then only the awareness comes. And as a student, what you need to do is, if your parents are not watching those kind of programs, you have to make them to see. Right? So if they see those, even movies are coming, no? Now on startups and entrepreneurs, movies are coming. So slowly the awareness is coming. Okay, though it is slow now, in next 1 or 2 years, every parent, now if you go to cities, parents are willing to spend, they are the investors to their kids. Coming to tier 2, tier 3 cities, because of financial conditions, because of the cultural thing, they're still not taking that risk. Okay, slowly it will come. How do we convince our parents? Number one is you have to prove yourself. Suppose your academics is not good or your academics is average, but you go to a competition where you present your idea, you win there. You try to win there. First, second, third, or whatever it is, you win there, and then do it constantly. Okay, and then tell them that I think I'm winning means I'm winning out of so many teams, right? Which means people are liking something in me. So you need to explain them. Okay, and you need to tell them that I'm leaving job. That's the mistake which I did. I'll tell you. Okay, with my parent I was very rude. My father was telling, you only asked. See, I was doing a job. I left the job and then joined PhD. After joining PhD, I started making movies, and then I was spending my time in short films and all. Then my father told, you only tell that you want to do something, and then your priorities will change. At that time, I couldn't explain him well. I was rude, and then obviously egos, no? Parent ego, our egos, all these egos will play. But what I suggest students who is having this plan B, first of all, you have to prioritize your plan B also. See, what happens is, if somebody is doing something, we also want to do it. That doesn't happen. Do you have that skill? First of all, we need to assess ourselves, question ourselves, and be genuine to you. డాన్స్ చేయాలని నాకు ఉంటుంది, డాన్స్ చేయాలి, కానీ నాకు అసలు డాన్సే రాదు. ఓకే, ఇఫ్ దట్స్ నాట్ ద థింగ్, ఐ షుడ్ నాట్ అటెంప్ట్ ఇట్. స్టిల్ యువర్ మైండ్ ఈస్ టెల్లింగ్ టు అటెంప్ట్, గివ్ సమ్ టైమ్ ఫర్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్. ఓకే, అప్పుడు దెన్ యుల్ అండర్స్టాండ్ ఓకే దిస్ స్కిల్ ఈజ్ నాట్ ఫర్ మీ. నేను అలా తెలుసుకున్నవి చాలా ఉన్నాయి, రైట్? ఐ వాంటెడ్ టు మేక్ ఫిల్మ్స్. Then I spent at least 3.5 years by having all these things. Then I understood what is my strength, and then I only decided that I should not go into movies. I think I have to come back to academics and contribute to student community and entrepreneurship community. That's the learning which I did by giving time to myself. Okay, that you need to do. You have to convince your parents. If your parents are not convincing, the only step is take up a job for 2 years or 3 years. Then come back and do whatever you want, because that time your parents will get the proof that okay, she has got job, she is earning well, now she wants to do something else, let us encourage her. So convincing parents, talking to them, if they are serious in the first attempt, don't talk. Do your second attempt, third attempt. As I told, the awareness is coming from all directions. Even it is with these kind of podcasts, we have to bring awareness to the parents also. Even when orientation program comes, even our management team, ourselves are trying hard to convince them that entrepreneurship is also one career opportunity. Yeah, that helps.
So what's your opinion on brain drain?
Why brain drain happens? See, I usually see it that way. If when we spoke about stress, why stress is happening? Because we are not prioritizing, or we are more concerned about what others think. Like brain drain also. Brain drain happens. See, brain drain in terms of people going out, or brain drain in terms of you doing more activities. There are two things.
We doing more activities.
Okay, then prioritize.
Then what if people going out, sir?
That's one more concern. People are studying here and then going out of country to serve. That should not happen. As I told, if you go for MS, do your MS, and then seek a job, then come back, no? Come back, start a company of that sort, and then take people from your community, and then start developing that thing.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. And
Yes. So what's the one piece of advice you would like to give to our students?
or just arrived juniors?
Observe what's happening around.
Explore.
You have to explore, as you are in first year, you explore. Okay, don't fix up to something. Our thing is, from first year we want to become software engineer. No, don't do that. Okay, trend is changing. So you need to explore, you need to observe, participate more. Whatever event comes in, you just participate. Okay, whether you are successful, failure, or whatever it is, you just participate. So these are the 3 things which I tell to juniors.
Thank you, sir. It is great interacting with you, and this would be another interesting and acknowledging page of this complete entrepreneur journey. And we are looking forward for beautiful more episodes. And once again, thank you very much
Thank you.
for
Thank
being
you very
here
much.
with us.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Sir.